Anyone call pest control?
Yes, there's a rat in my room.
Rian, who is that?
Pest control, ma'am. Show me where the room's at.
Upstairs in the front room.
Let's go. Yeah, man, unfortunately, there's been a lot of rats around here, man. Where's the room at?
Right there.
All right, I'm gonna need you to step to the side.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, really step back.
Y'all thought I was finished? When I wrote ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was...
All rats gotta die though. In New York, Quad Studios getting high though. Off that sour diesel and that hydro. This nigga take a L every time he go viral. Welcome to the West, and this ain't the life of Pablo. Stay on that bullshit, it's gon' start to feel like Chicago. Keep it 100, you Nicki Minaj sideshow. Still chasing dreams, I made dreams in 05 though. Riding round, 10 Cam Newtons in the Tahoe. And when we touch down, everybody catch a spiral. Dressed in all black like the Panthers. We sing your sway freestyle. O'Malley ain't the answer.
You ain't dance! You ain't dance, nigga! You ain't dance, nigga! Nigga, game, nigga! What's up?
Niggas ain't got the answer for me. You should've went and got AI like Beans at rehab. Yeah. Take beans back to rehab on Instagram, looking like a motherfucking beanbag. Flying through Philly on them walkie sticks. Punk ass nigga, I beat you with a hockey stick. The nigga Hov gave you the game, you ain't soak it. You was supposed to throw up the rock, not smoke it. Talking you gon' be in LA in 3 hours. It's a 5-hour flight. Put this bum in the shower, pussy. I'm not a rookie, Aki. Don't push me, scrap. Ninja Turtles, niggas running with a rat. Now top, tell them how you copping, please on the jack. Fuck running in the game, you gon' be running in the whack. You jump Quinn Miller and now you don't scrap. It was time to go at Drizzy and now you don't rap. Ask your bitch, she know I bees in the trap. You gotta move out of LA, I'll put them bees on your back. And Barbie keep a thumb in your butt. That Ken doll love getting fucked. Hide behind your niggas, you ain't got the guts. Riding dirt bikes with your ass on some nuts. Now you can pop a willy to that. I went from B-More to New York to Philly and back. It's a lot of cheese at stake, this nigga really a rat. I fuck with Philly, but this nigga make y'all city look whack. And that's on Pyro, yeah, I put the P on that hat. You get hit with the eagle, roll a Philly to that. Now tell the world how you got your bitch. You FaceTime Nicki while Safari was fucking a chick. You ain't shit, but a rat to me, a snake that don't
hit
rattle.
that like button, hit that like button. That's one thing they don't want to do.
I'm in traffic, be
They don't want to hit that like button because they hate us, man.
Fucking with me a tragedy. The louder you scream, the whacker the verse. I put
right.
that dick chaser logo on the back of your hearse. They say the meek shall inherit the earth, so I went and dug your ass up, cause Drizzy buried you first. And why you trying to pick on Wale? You told me that you don't fuck with Rose. And why G can't give you a pass? I add 20 to your 40s, put the 60s on your ass. And don't try to wind the grapes. You not the Rams, don't come back to LA. Fuck around and catch an Uber to slay. I'm a drama king and a street sweeper with a K. Nigga, this is Tupac mixed with the old goo-wop. 15 years, 30 mil, nigga, who flop? One good song, but you ain't got a classic yet. Bought your first album, ain't took it out the plastic yet. Moved from Philly to LA and think he Fresh Prince. Sean Kingston got robbed and now you niggas best friends. Fat sloppy Twinkie eating ass nigga. You ain't got no pass nigga. I'ma beat your ass nigga. Jelly bean smuggling. Fuck ass nigga. I get some clippers and cut your mama mustache nigga. Fuck your sister while you watch, cause she kinda thick. And make that bitch take a knee like Colin Kaepernick. Now back to Squeak Miller, Mickey Mouse. You gon' fuck around, get tied up inside Nicki house. I got essays on both mine, posted like cousins. Waiting for the word to pump it up like Joe Buttons. Thou shalt not fuck with Chuck, palms are stuck. Fold you up in boxes, Armani tucks. Louis sweats, armor tuck. Night, night, use that pillow like a silencer. From dawn to dusk, get at me. You niggas gon' see me in gloves or see me in clubs with summer 16 in the snub. Lying on
We gotta let the music
like
play
Clay
through.
talking to twins.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the cops at my
We get it
door
off
like
our
they
own
dropping
name,
off
you know what I
mail.
mean?
And I seen that fake paperwork
I'll tell you
on
this is the
double
name of the
XL.
page, you know what I
Rap
mean?
niggas
You
shoot
see that,
through
right?
walls and leave you in sales before
see
you
that? I'll tell
see
you
me
this
in
is the
jail,
name
you will
of that
see me in
page.
hell. You
You know
ain't
what I
got
mean?
the whole
If they
Philly,
ain't
it's
gotta
just me
take-
by myself.
they
I
ain't gotta
coulda
take
win
his name
got
in the title.
Kendrick. Win
Nothing.
got Snoop, win got Nipsey, J-Rock,
They ain't talking
Schoolboy
about
Q.
our
Coulda win got E40, brought Ice Cube back and had
We doing
Dr.
this
Dre
free
screaming Meek
independent.
Mill is
Y'all
a
hit that
rat.
like
It's a
button. Shout
rap.
out to support,
Red
the real
khakis,
supporters
red
out there, you know what I
Cincinnati.
mean?
I'ma see you
Free
in the streets. Don't at me.
You know what I'm saying? King of the most.
You like a boat with a hole you can't sail. Meek Mill, me and Drake gave you them 2 L's. When these rats start snitching, break them all.
Rats want to be famous
When
off the
these
next
rats
nigga
start
shoes.
snitching, break them all.
Pussy nigga. I don't.
I love using that song because, listen, I love using that song because it does screen sharing. Like it actually shares the thing. So I'll go back in and I'll take it out. So let me go ahead and drop y'all comments in here so y'all can be seen. Shout out to everybody here. You know what I mean? They did all, you know, listen, people do a lot of things on here for clout. And I get it. You know what I mean? Acting like we got a back and forth that I'm not acknowledging at all. You know what I'm saying? Carry on. Carry on. You know, and as far as we're gonna go with that, I mean, hey, people reached out to me and I get it. I appreciate y'all concern, but we ain't here for that. I just scheduled this live to talk about somebody I never thought about talking about. Like, well, what? And the thing is, right? People get in their feelings about what's true about them. You know, people get in their feelings about what's true about them, and it's unfortunate and very sad. But what? And the thing is, right? Let me do this. Let's get over 100 likes, y'all. Y'all did a good job so far. Let's get over 100 likes. But you know, I seen like a whole element of the sectors over there, especially the beach sector. All they was over there twerking out in the chat. They was having fun. It was like, oh yeah, yo, you know what I mean? I've been doxxed before. Okay, you know what I mean? It's cool. And it's cool. But I'm gonna just say this: I'm a high IQ person, very high IQ. So y'all will see how things play out in the end. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna give nobody no game plan. I'm gonna you can't test me. No. And then I got you tied into something that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? You want to nigga that tagging a whole sector that I created, me and another person created. You know what I mean? For clout and relevance and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I mean? I ain't got to do all those extreme measures, breaking federal laws and state laws and things like that. You know what I mean? Doing the most. Really, because, like, for a lot of y'all, if y'all go to jail, it's an upgrade, you know what I'm saying, from your regular life. See me get y'all up here. And make sure we got good bandwidth. Comedic land, what's going on? What's going on, Audio Pope? What's good with you? Gods, what's going on, Gods? Somebody lying, Brown Sugar, what's good? All the Sky Watchers, what's good? So we've been going through a lot this week, and that's what I want to talk about. We've been going through a lot this week. You know what I mean? There have been back and forth with me and we'll just say Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and say that. And I'm glad that time is over. You know what I mean? As far as us beefing or having any back and forths. And it's a good thing. It's a real good thing to be able to like have peace, and I can get back on here and I can really be creative and things like that. But in other spaces on the internet, you know what I mean, people are very jealous and they have taken extreme measures to do a lot of things. People have been behind the scenes, obviously conspiring to, you know, I guess do an internet takedown of me or whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure they've been up and down my community walls, striking all they could, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't use y'all content. I don't use y'all on my community wall. And it's all good, you know. We're free and independent. All y'all see is Octavius Prime here, and that's all y'all need to see. That's all y'all need to see is me. And that's what a lot of people don't like. They don't like the fact that I can get up here and rock the mic. They don't like the fact that I'm older than a lot of people, and my camera be on 99% of the time when I'm here. They don't like the fact that when I do these streams, if I don't have music in them, they're going to be monetized, and they're mad. They're angry. You know what I mean? Why did the whole group of people come together? You know what I'm saying? Come together. Oh, they collectivized. They did all the shares to get one person to do an expose that's been done before, and what mixed with a bunch of lies that I will not debunk. The thing is, and let me tell y'all something. I'm not here to reveal anything private or even public about me. As long as the white folks downtown know that Octavius is good, that's all that matters. You know, law-abiding citizen. You know, people can slander, they can say whatever they want. And I've come to terms with that. As you've seen this past week, I come to terms that things can get out here. People can say hurtful things. People can say wild, salacious things about you. You know what I mean? You just have to be able to pick yourself up, keep moving forward. And I'm not even fazed by it. A few years ago, with a lot of things that happened this week, people trying to blackball me from spaces, saying I can't come here. I've done nothing but good deeds, and especially in the beef sector. I help people who had their kids up on community walls. I help young men like Audio, you know what I'm saying, with copyright counter notification so he can get his channel in good health, so he can get monetized. I'm trying to help a nigga get money. You know, I'm the nigga over here telling niggas about AI. You know what I mean? But we see a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for example, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like seeing an old sissy over there from the beef sector all in the chat twerking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, ain't nothing worse than just getting old and wanting to be a pretty nigga, being a pretty bitch, and you're balding and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit. Like, motherfuckers hate you for no reason and shit. I was just telling tell my homeboy, I was like, you know, you get on the internet and see this right here at 45 years old, and y'all really, but niggas really be mad about simple things about what a nigga got. They say, damn, the nigga got hair and shit. He got, oh my God, he has hair. You know, and then we had this one country bunking lady today, you know what I'm saying, with that high-pitched voice that got caught, that gets banned from Walmart talking about trash and bums and shit. But I don't have no criminal record doing petty theft. You know? I ain't never had no things oozing out of my system and it smelled like the smell of death. You know what I'm saying? That Kimmy lady. You know what I'm saying? I heard she was over there taking shots at me or whatever, and that's cool. But see, the truth, y'all truth is just that. It's y'all's truth. Like, there, we can go and find these things in real life. We don't have to remix shit. We don't have to make nothing up. You know what I'm saying? People mad about their own parenting, trying to twist narratives and shit like that. And that's just what they do. Because they're mad haters. You know what I'm saying? They're weirdos and shit. I'm the closest thing to normal on this app right now. I understand that I'm a human being that can turn this camera on and look y'all in the eyes and say, hello, it's me. You know what I mean? Hello, it's me. I'm weird because I'm not a drug addict. I'm weird because I'm not a whoremonger. I'm weird because I'm not bisexual. I'm weird because a lot of things that are just makes me normal. I'm in the goddamn twilight zone when I come here. And I'm really just saying, and what I wanted to do today is basically say goodbye to the damn twilight zone. You know, unlike a lot of people, I have opportunities to do content, you know what I mean, which I will be doing. I don't need y'all. A lot of y'all gods and goddesses that y'all hold high and revere, you know what I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, that pig from the beef sector, you know what I mean, they got caught at Walmart stealing. I reposted that. For a lot of you new people, if you want to go and see that, just type in that person's name that was talking shit today And you see what I dragged that motherfucker to the point where she disappeared for 4 or 5 months off the internet. And I told nothing but the truth. Unlike her, Octavius can stand up. Unlike her, y'all have seen Octavius's legs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Kiki. We're not talking about Kiki at all. You're talking about somebody else that wanted to hype things up. And the thing is, these punk bitches got collectivized like Voltron and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hoping that it can intimidate me. You know, you bitches are scary motherfuckers. And that's y'all life. Y'all are cowards. Y'all have to collectivize. Y'all have to take shots at soft targets because one-on-one, you can't stand against the God. One-on-one, you can't box. You can't box. So you think you finna go over here, go over there. But when you go over here and go over there, some real treacherous things that you're going to catch on you. There's going to be some things that you notice I ain't talking about a certain individuals. I will not talk about those certain individuals. Okay? I ain't even going on what they did or what they want because that's what they want. They want Octavius to give them a platform to say that we beefing, we going back and forth. No, I don't even fucking know you motherfuckers. To be honest. I came back into the beef set because I had turmoil with Kiki or whatever. People stalking, people doing weird stuff. I helped a few people out over there. You know what I mean? I showed my seal of greatness, you know, like I did a few years ago. And like a few years ago when I showed my seal of greatness, what happened? They got together, they doxed me. You know what I mean? Niggas stand up all night, niggas losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? Niggas losing sleep, niggas having heart attacks, high blood pressure. You know what I mean? All kinds of things. And I am not fazed by it. I'm not fazed by it. Unlike them, I have talent to do other things. Unlike them, I have built up the skin for entertainment so that people like that do the things they do, you know what I'm saying? The crab mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't do content that's going to like on any positive level. You go to my shorts, there's positive content of me traveling, poetry, you know what I mean? Artistic expressions of different kinds. Also, we go into the point where we're doing AI videos. We're going up reviews and stuff. You know, positivity. I have given, because I say used to saying we, but I help at times give to the poor on here. You know what I'm saying? Unlike them, they are niggas. You know what I'm saying? And niggas gonna do what niggas do. They're gonna crab. They're slaves. You know what I mean? I've realized a long time ago when I did my ancestry that the black people of my family, most of them were free all the way up into the 1700s. Want to give a dox or whatever you want to say something? My great grandfather was John Tony. He was fought in a Revolutionary War and got his freedom. So being bred by free Negroes, we have a different mentality on how we approach things. But slave mentalities and slave minds, you know, see people that may enjoy things like incest and things like that, crazy stuff like that. You know what I mean? As we know some of these people within these spaces, they will be what they are. You know what I'm saying? The term MFer comes from the Baltimore, Maryland, South Carolina area where they would do inbreeding with slaves, hoping that they can get a stronger gene of Negro to be field hens. Okay? That's where that comes from. So then we see there's all this slut prostitute behavior on here that's celebrated within these spaces. And the truth is, I disgust y'all. I don't like y'all. And I hope y'all know that about me. Y'all know something in my spirit, that righteousness within my spirit that y'all don't have. It burns y'all up. And when we over here and we have our little panels and stuff like that, if I drop my link, it's peace and tranquility. It ain't all that cantankerous stank, you know what I'm saying, disease written, STDs written, stripper celebration, whore celebration type of energy. It never is. You know what I'm saying? People, even when y'all come up here, y'all hear me, y'all feel enlightened. Y'all walk away feeling like something different about you. You know what I mean? When you listen. And that's what they can't stand. See, like, you know what I mean? So check this out, right? Hold on, let me see. See how they gotta send people over here because they want their name mentioned? I don't listen. That people's lives are drags. What are you talking about? People's lives are drags. I mean, you're thirsty. You're thirsty, hoping that I give you a storyline. I'm not giving you a storyline. Octavius don't need you. I'm over 1,000 views right now. Y'all had 1,000 people in y'all chat over there. Right now, I can end this live. This live is over 1,000 views. We only been live 20 minutes. People had 1,000 people in the chat, ended the live with 3,000 after being there for like 2 hours. They had to do the most. They had to break laws and all kinds of shit. I mean, it's like, hey, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. That's their right to do what they want to do, and that's fine. But like I said, I came here to talk about what has happened with all the stuff that we went back and forth. I did put the videos on membership, you know what I mean, that are not publicly available. You know, no one's on that membership level anyway. And that I did going back and forth with Kiki this week. You know, I see that she has sense about herself. She took all the videos down. You know, I have to recognize we have done irreparable damage to each other on here. Now I can say I was in the right and responding, but I wish it would have never got there publicly. I really wish that we never got that publicly. And you know, we're coming forth in a new chapter of this channel. And where we're going, we're gonna get into the review thing. We're gonna do real YouTube. You know what I mean? Unlike a lot of the people that don't like me, I'm a real YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I could do real YouTube. I could do reviews. In order to be a YouTuber, you have to know copyright. You have to know copyright. You have to know about privacy and things like that. You know what I mean? And if you're not learning that, then why are you here? Are you just here to be sociable? Are you here to be like in a feminist group where you hate a black man? I mean, I'm hated more than a lot of y'all baby daddies. Like, one lady has told me that she wouldn't blah, blah, blah with me, right? But I'm like, I never asked you. And then one of her baby daddies got like a bunch of kids everywhere. Don't work. You know what I mean? Don't pay child support. But at the end of the day, you want to judge Octavius? When Octavius has never asked to put his penis in anybody on here, especially publicly. I'm not pursuing nobody on here. I don't want a YouTube girlfriend ever again. Never again. That's not something that I ever would want ever again. Because mad day come, information get put out. You know what I mean? YouTube could be weaponized to discipline niggas. And the niggas could, you as a man, you could do that too. You could be like, use YouTube to discipline your ex-girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Get them right, you know what I'm saying? Publicly embarrass them and all that kind of shit. So what I have decided is that I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with the YouTube relationship thing. So for you ladies out there, please, Octavius is not checking for none of y'all. And I mean, there's a few attractive women, you know what I'm saying, that's out here outside of the woman I used to date. You know, but they're far away. I took a chance on the previous relationship. It went on for 2 years, and you know, it was a lot of good. It was more good than it was bad. You know what I mean? We roasted each other. We were both comedians. We're both master roasters or whatever. And that's what y'all saw. It was a lot of things, like she said, that was stretched. You know what I'm saying? Truth that was stretched. It was comedic banter that was put out there. And I'm not making excuses for her, and I'm not making excuses for me. I wish it never went there. On God. Swear to God, on everything. I wish it would have never got to that point where we were fighting, and we could have just ended the legacy on a positive note, and we didn't have to get this gutter. So, Michael, I need you to get active as a moderator. So I got moderators here. Shit, y'all ain't active. Shit, I might have to let me see. Yeah, get active now. And your troll, listen, your troll pages will be destroyed. I've seen a lot of y'all over in the streets at the time. Yeah, I had my troll page over there in Kiki chat, and I was trolling, I was telling her all kinds of things and whatever. And it's just like, dang, you really want niggas' life to be miserable. You really want to gas people up when they sensitive, they're down. You hoes are predatory. Y'all niggas are predatory, man. Y'all predators. Y'all really are predators and stuff like that. That's what I see. Yeah, y'all predators. Weirdos. Y'all a bunch of predators. Y'all a bunch of weirdos. I mean, just be a fan, my nigga. Just be a fan. That's what I can't understand. I want y'all to be a fan. Just be a fan. That's all you gotta be. You just gotta be a fan. Just say you're a fan of Octavius, you know what I'm saying? The bum, the this, the that, whatever it is that you don't like about me today. That's cool. But you're a fan. You're captivated. You're fanatical about what I am. I saw it today. That's all I'm gonna say about the people saying. I'm like, damn, that bum ass channel don't get that kind of traction. They talk about bigger people than me. But how the fuck they get all them people over there in that chat? You know what I'm saying? They got it because of my name, hoping that was some salacious shit when it was all made up fairy tales. You know what I'm saying? Just made up fairy tales. I got the cleanest record that you ever want to see. I didn't sit there and watch it. I actually was busy doing something when it all went down. Somebody called me and they said blah 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 blah. I said, well, I've been docked before. I said, no, it's blah 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 blah. I said, okay, fine. Ways to handle that. And yeah, like you said, the best thing for Kiki to do is stay off social media and handle her alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're together or not, and that's the absolute truth. And also for me, I understand that I have my own. I understand that there's things I have to work on for myself as a man. I've started. You know what I'm saying? I've got a pretty good start. Like I said, lost a lot of weight. We ain't big like that. Shirts flapping and stuff like that. Stomach ain't all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We limiting the eating and stuff like that, caloric intake. And I'm slim. I'm getting slim. I got some ways to go, but at the end of the day, things are progressing for me right now. You know what I mean? I'm coming out of that hole that I was in. I never came on and said, accept me as the most perfect person. But the thing is, sadly, with each of y'all alive is that really when it comes down to it, most of y'all can't say, like the one lady in the beef sector over there was talking shit. It's like, lady, you are talking about a peasant, a bum. Like you got caught, you're banned from Walmart in Florida. You were sending catfish photos to dudes on the internet having phone sex with multiple men. With different men on here. You got left alone in that hotel. Like, we know your whole get down. I mean, I'll never feel like you got me together or anything. I'm not a fucking petty thief. You say Octavius poor and he got one down to his pocket. He borrowed $6. But I ain't never got caught stealing out of Walmart. I starved before I let the white man get me in a position like that. I go out there and forage berries. They say I eat flowers. I'd rather eat wildflowers. Or they get a spear and go and try to get a catfish out of the canal or something before I sit there and steal from the white man so he can't put a record on my black ass. Me and you are not the same. Me and a lot of y'all are not the same. And if you ain't got no good, clean criminal record, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no college education, you know what I mean? If your name ain't in the publications, court records, or whatever, in a positive note, you know what I'm saying? If you can't go back to your teen years, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, where you have got something of accolades put in your name, whether it's certifications, whether it's awards, whether it's like athlete of the football captain, whatever it is, a lot of y'all don't have none of that. And then you wonder why, like, still, okay, if am I a broken alpha to y'all? I most likely probably am, but I'm fixable, unlike a lot of y'all. And y'all hate that about a nigga. Y'all hate to see the nigga come up on his own. No shares. All other sectors going on, shit, we still gonna get niggas over here. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna get niggas over here. Shout out to Mommy of 3 that sent that $10 cash app. Or not cash app, but super chat. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So for my modders, I want y'all to stay on guard. We're gonna get a lot of trolls tonight. They don't pay no bills, so block them. Just go ahead and terminate their ass. There you go, Cree. That's my dog right there. Yeah. She got Cree in the building, nigga. That's my dog. Gonna shoot y'all ass down. Okay? And but like I said, it's like people that say things about me, and then it's like I show the contradictions in what they're saying. Like even in the beef sector, one person was flagged because they were exploiting somebody at the time that I was dealing with. They was asking all kind of questions about the court case. They was asking, openly inebriated, the person saying I took pain medication. You know, have you been drinking? Yes, I've been drinking. Oh, I'm drunk. I need to go to sleep. No, stay on. All that kind of stuff. And then they get flagged because of however they got flagged. I ain't gonna tell you how you got flagged. It's a privacy complaint. But then on the other side of that, that was righteous to do that, to protect that person and their interests. You know what I'm saying? Instead of turning everything into content, especially when you're a coward ass troll like Pizarro that hides behind black strings. Like you hide behind black strings, you're a coward. You see what happened to me today? Like that's what real YouTubers would go through, because you got crab ass niggas as haters. You know what I mean? Like, did you see me mention them? Oh, I'm finna mention them on my body. I'm not a bitch. I'm not. Oh my God, you're doing this to me. Oh, yeah. Pizarro's a clown. Like it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? It happened to you. Do something about it. You can't. You was dead wrong for what you did. And the same thing with that other girl, the lesbian Jay Dunn. She was dead wrong for putting that 14-year-old girl up there on the community wall. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the Bible said, be rejoice if you persecuted for a righteous cause. I'll rejoice for it. I'll be blessed. I'm getting blessed. A lot of avenues have opened for me today, this very day. You know what I'm saying? You know, this very day, a lot of opportunities have opened for me. I got a lot of doors that are open for me, and everything's just going on the up and up from here. It's going to just go up from here. And every time y'all see me, I'm getting slimmer in the face. My hair looking better. My face looking better. I'm looking youthful. You know what I mean? I cut that, gold tee off that had all that gray in there. So I'm going to embrace my youth as long as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's just a hairstyle. I still got a stubble of a beard, but we're going to keep it kind of low. You feel me? So I'm happy and things are opening up for me. So I understand the devil, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the scripture say good things may come, but they come with persecution. I'm being persecuted for righteousness. I'm being persecuted because I helped a guy that did a video that was artistic in nature, which is under the auspices of fair use. And the truth that he told in his video audio about a certain individual who claimed to be a certain type of sexual deviant, all he did was reiterate in that video what he is. Right? The man, I proved multiple times, the man has said that he is a Edo. You know what I mean? He's a Edo. Ain't no getting around that. Like the thing is, okay, why y'all doing all y'all what y'all doing? Because I told the truth about a person and what they said about themselves. A man that will put a 5-year-old up and put a cucumber in their mouth, and then you sick ass women and niggas be over there supporting that. Oh, it's just so excuse this the beef sector, but would it be the beef sector when somebody actually do that to your child in real life? You know what I mean? Y'all don't know what kind of curses y'all putting on, and most of these people, and even Jay Don said it. Most of these people over here are practicing witches. They believe in witchcraft. So y'all be over here fucking around with these people. These people got spirits on them. They got demons on them. And one of the ways you can find a person that's clean and don't have an unclean spirit, they don't smoke, drink, or overeat. I'm losing weight. I ain't got no spirit of gluttony. I eat one or 2 meals a day. That's enough to sustain me. I'm losing weight. My body getting nice. My face skin getting better. You know what I'm saying? My financials getting better. My persona on YouTube is getting better. You know what I'm saying? And they mad at that. These demons and these devils, they're going to be mad and they want to tear you down. They want to tear me down. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be the po Job nigga. That ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people said, oh, you know, hey, take it easy. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we go to Job chapter 40, where God speak to Job. You know what I'm saying? He said, stand up and show y'all, while he's laying in dust. And Judah here, he said, stand up and show thyself a man. You know what I'm saying? And bring down anyone that is high, bring him low. You know what I'm saying? And so at the same time, I'm standing up and showing myself a man. I don't care. Am I Job? Have I went through my Job time? Have my wife in the same book? Job, what Job's wife did? She said, forsake God and die. It ain't no shot at whatever's taking place in the past. But what did my supposed YouTube wife say? I wish death on you, nigga. But at the same time, when Job got out of that shit, you know what I mean? His thing was 10 times better. He was already like a billionaire, millionaire for his time. But after that, he had 10 times better things. His children were prosperous. His daughters were the most beautiful in the land. You know what I mean? But I'm standing up and show myself a man. You ain't stripping me of nothing. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but God. Everything I've done on here, yeah, I come on here and I curse and things like that. But I'm not a cyber stalker. I don't follow y'all. I don't want to dox y'all. I don't want to know nothing about y'all. Like one lady talking about, well, you know about me. You going to dox me. I have no interest in y'all. Y'all label me a narcissist. Probably on here I am. In real life, I'm not. With my family, I'm not a narcissist. I don't have no care about your life. I don't give a fuck about where you stay. None of y'all. I don't care who you having sex with. I don't care about your boyfriend. I don't care about your girlfriend. I don't care about your sexuality. I'm not checking for you. Like I told Jay Don, I said, you said that you're lesbian. Have I ever, like, you came in we sideways? Have I ever said, oh, you probably need D in your life or nothing like that? I don't. If you claim that's what you want, I respect your limits. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, like, because y'all haven't had a lot of y'all ain't had real men in y'all life. Y'all, and I'm supposed to be talking to my crowd, know who I'm talking to. I'm talking about to the ops. They have a lot of them ain't seen a real man. You know what I mean? Went over to the beef sector, humbled all the motherfuckers. All them yags over there, all the motherfucking feminist bitches, they got humbled and shit. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker putting out information that's government or from fucking Facebook on Google or whatever the fuck. It's on Google. It's on fucking Facebook, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What did you do? What did you affect? We ain't beefing. I don't know you. And I don't know that other person. Like the truth about you before God and the white man downtown that have all them cases against you or whatever the fuck, and all them embarrassing things that's about you. You know what I'm saying? And how y'all real y'all children. Y'all know the truth. You're confounded in your own heart. because you know that you ain't shit. You're taking extreme measures because somebody would say or give a glimmer of how people really perceive you, not even knowing you. Oh, I'm gonna take it to the extreme. I'm gonna take it to the extreme. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the extreme. Why are they gonna take it to the extreme? Because they were cutting their heart. And I don't mean to give y'all a sermon, but Jonathan in Acts chapter 7, he gave a breakdown of why this children of Israel or the Israelite should believe in Jesus in that chapter. And said that y'all rejected Moses as if you just rejected the Messiah, which was Jesus Christ. And he gave a full breakdown about them being in the wilderness, them getting manna from heaven. And the Pharisees and Sadducees were cutting their heart and they killed him. Somebody was cutting their heart. Somebody was really pissed. Somebody was like, the truth. I'm in my 40s. That's the truth. I need more money in my pocket. That's the truth. I need better job prospects. That's the truth. I need to do better for myself. That's the truth. How Octavius is growing now. I'm accepting that I'm a 40-year-old something man. I ain't 20. I ain't trying to come on here like I'm younger than what I am. I'm playing my position of who I am. Somebody like Audio come around, he a younger guy. I'm not trying to be this nigga daddy or brother, or uncle or whatever fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, young blood? You know what I mean? Everything cool, whatever, all right. You know what I mean? That type of thing. If I see somebody younger. But I'm not gonna like, oh, I'm your bestie and shit. I'm not 27 years old. I don't think like that no more. You feel me? I don't have an identity crisis. And a lot of this shit got here because niggas have an identity crisis. Niggas ain't accepting that they're getting older. People ain't accepting that their lives are tragic and they're doing nothing about it. They're taking drugs, alcohol, you know what I'm saying, excessive sex. Niggas are constant state of denial. But what y'all do, y'all throw everything about me that's negative in my face on a daily. I can't go to a chat. I can't go too far out of the internet. People leave random comments. Oh, you're a bum. You're broke. You live with your mama. Oh, you on EBT. You on SSI. Something like that. A lot of stuff ain't true. And the things that's true, Octavius has already accepted. The things that's true, I'm working hard to change. Y'all have not worked. A lot of y'all are sloppy. Y'all talk about my body. I'm fit. I'm fit. I'm not a fat boy. I'm not a fat boy. I used to be. People drag me to, oh, back in when he first met so-and-so and got on camera, he was so big and chunky. He was this, that. Like, nigga, fuck the past, because the past don't matter, bruh. All that back in the day talk, that's what's wrong with y'all. Octavius living in the day. You think I care about y'all beef sector legacy, y'all history and stuff like that? Y'all black sector, like that one lady today, keep that, man, I ain't taking no shots at her, but it's like, you think I really care about what happened 11 years ago? 11 years ago, nigga had money galore. Do I have the same money I had back then? No, I don't. I'm trying to get back there. And how I get back there, I stay in a constant state of now. You can say that, well, you've been here in these sectors and you know the person you was in whatever Bradley's chat when it first came along or whatever. But when you go live, you can't get 19 people in your chat to save your life. You can't get 5 people in your chat to save your life. You got to go buy reshares. You got to do all kinds of stuff. You got to send super chats by the hundreds of dollars. You got to bribe other YouTubers to share you out, and it still don't matter because you ain't popping. You still trying to live, but what happened in 2018? Nigga, we here in 2025. You know what I'm saying? It is May 23rd, 2025. That's my mentality. If I'm beating you and I ain't part of the affiliate or nothing like that, and you jealous about that, and Octavius get it on his own by himself as an independent, you know what I mean? You need to figure out where you're going wrong in this arena. But don't get mad at me. Still with God. Yeah, don't get mad at Octavius. Yeah, they're reprobates. All y'all seeing over there is reprobates. Like, what a lot of people are realizing is that to a certain degree, I've been in the fog for a long time. And the more I get myself in shape, the more I get myself together as a man, my eyes are seeing things and I don't like what's around me. I have indignation for a lot of wickedness that I see. And it's like I gotta vomit it up the truth. Everybody talk this witchcraft talk on here and it's numbers and spells and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But there's a real God. One thing God promises in the Bible, see, a poor man cried. And, you know what I'm saying? And God saved him out of all of his troubles. And a poor man prayed up to heaven and God was mad. If I'm poor and I reach out to God and say, God, why are these evil, wicked people bothering me? And then y'all wonder why did your children come out the way they're coming out. You wonder why like things are happening in your life. You wonder why tragedies are happening. Family members just randomly dying, things like that. And I ain't asking God to do none of that. But God is mad or have wrathful towards people that are innocent and quiet in the land. I ain't bothering y'all. I ain't bothering y'all. Let's just see what happens to you. Just see what happens. But I know I've been very religious and stuff, but it's me coming to a turning point as far as like dealing with this platform. And I want to just love on my supporters for being here. Also seeing me through this week and, you know, ride it out with me. You know what I'm saying? Support me. A lot of y'all didn't even take sides on things, and I greatly appreciate that. You know, you said one person was more evil than the other, and I get it. But then at the same time, I appreciate those that did stay neutral, and I appreciate those that was radical Octavius too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But over here, we will have a community. How you doing, Adobe? Over here, we will have a community that is cool, that is positive. What a lot of these people, I'm gonna tell you why they got mad. I did a live stream. They got almost 2,000 views. And you know what I did? It was an educational live about copyright and privacy and the implications of orange bombing, just law. I mixed in a little comedy in there. I got almost 2,000 views on that video. I'm probably the only person in this space that could come here and talk to y'all educational and philosophical and still get numbers. In the most gutter sector on YouTube, the gutter sectors on YouTube. And they mad about that. They're mad because they're just crabs. They're crabs. As you see, like, oh, I had a bunch of people in my chat. Were they there for you? No, they was there to be a crab. They were there to be a hater. They was there to hope that I could see something salacious about him or hear something bad so you can come back and repeat it thinking you're going to hurt my feelings when I don't care about your feelings. Thank you so much, lovely one. I don't care about y'all feelings. I'll let y'all know. Appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all tell her, I don't care about y'all feelings. I want y'all to know that. You come in there, oh, you live here, Octavius, you blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. Lady, I don't want to date you. Man, why are you a fanatic about me? I have one guy that go live every day doing community posts. It's pathetic. And he swear to God that I'm sitting there listening to his whole life. Like, no. I had somebody say one time he was listening to so-and-so live. I don't listen to them niggas. When niggas be negative about me, you know what I'm saying? Like, even that stuff that Kiki was putting out last week, I'll say at least 95% of it I didn't listen to. What's going on, Shaquille? I didn't listen to. Because it started bothering my spirit. I started feeling like it wasn't that fake. It was like I was getting out of body or hurt, but it was like a negative tone to it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like a lot of people that do these videos about me, it's like I'm not in attendance. I know that y'all may be doing them. People tell me, and like people be saying, and a lot of these the people told me they sent me a clip of the video, which is a lie because a lot of y'all don't have computers. Y'all don't have computers. Two, sending the clip would probably be too big of a file for you to send through the phone. So y'all lying. You sat there and watched it and got pissed off, so you did a live in response. Me, okay, I have to go and check on the haters from time to time to see what they're doing and to talk about. And I'll be like, all right, cool. That's the narrative they're going. I knew they was going to do this today already. I heard one person say something, but like I said, them niggas had to come together and form like Voltron. Them niggas had like get the Megazords together from Power Ranger and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to call in the Green Ranger and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they had the Dragon Zord. You know what I'm saying? The Mega Dragon Zord and everything. And it still doesn't matter. Still doesn't matter. Just like it doesn't matter about you doxing or you saying the things that you said about me or the lies that you made up, because the truth is the truth, baby. The truth is the truth. And your truth is way worse than any lie that you could ever spin on me. Because it's like, oh, see, when people do certain things to provoke you, if they want to beef, right? And see, I don't want to beef with anybody that's mentally ill, right? And I already know a certain person is mentally ill. They're on the spectrum and shit. So they're going to do certain things that's criminal. They're going to do certain things that is on the verge of, getting themselves locked up and things like that. And then the thing is like, okay, you got it. You got whatever you want on that, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not coming here to answer to damn nigga. I'm not here like to be answering to y'all because y'all have seen something and you have questions or whatever and you want me to validate it. No, you're not worth that. Like, for example, if I ask somebody in the chat, so I said, Arts and Craft, let me see your picture. Arts and Craft, show me where you live. Arts and Craft, show, who your boyfriend is. You've been around here for a long time in these sectors. I seen you around. You know what I mean? You got to tell us. And then I go and make up a lie on Arts and Craft. And I'll be like, yeah, this is what Arts and Craft, this really what happened to her. And her name is Diane Johnson or something like that. This is a false name, YouTube. But her name is this, that, the third. Now, Arts and Crafts, you need to come here and tell us about, you need to explain something. But who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get religious for one more time. I think it's Ezekiel chapter 14, and the prophet Ezekiel had a vision, and God told him, said, "Son of man, these men have had, son of man, these men have set up a stumbling block in their heart, and they have come to inquire you of me, and I shall not be inquired at." Okay, although he God, nigga, I'm not going to be inquired of about nothing. Who is asking is as king. You're not my king or monarch or ruler. I don't owe nobody else explanation for shit, for nothing. And you will not get one. All right. Now we're going to be dealing with strict measures around here. I will drop the link. And we are over 5,000 for the fourth time. YouTube came along and just wiped up like 600 subs. I think I was at 5,400. Then they knocked me down from 5,400 to 4,800. I was like, the way it was taking my subs. But what happened was when I started this channel, it was in the T sector. And I don't do entertainment T sector content. So mainly those people came from Nick at Night, Tales from the Crypt, and Conscious TV, that gay guy that interviewed me about Star Marie a long time ago. So I got like a whole bunch of subs that short time I was doing that. Then I turned over and started doing a whole nother type of content. I just totally left that T sector stuff alone. You know, but when I started the channel, it was in the T sector. This is what his channel was. You know, so I got into other sectors and started getting more busy over there because I was already affiliated in those sectors before I did those interviews. And I guess those subs died, and they was like, we purging them. So they got rid of all those. They got rid of 600 subs, and now we back over 5,000 again. And we almost at 1 million views right now on this channel. So, you know, it's hard fought, you know what I mean? And we here. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. But what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to have strict measures. If I don't know you, you would not hit my link. I don't need no randos hitting my link. Okay? Go to the channels that got 10 niggas in their chat, and then you start there before you come over here so I can know who you are. But you will not get known over here. Okay? You will not get known over here hitting my link if I drop it, because we ain't finna get orange bombed. Okay? We don't need no weirdo. So if I see some, you know, certain type of people in the background that don't belong, I'm just gonna ban you from the studio. You will be banned. So let's go ahead and get that going. Get that going for y'all. All right, y'all, I'm coming back. Coming back, just getting a few things straight. Somebody say I sound like I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself. What are you talking about? Yeah, they say you're talking to yourself now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. What do you like? What's wrong with that? Everything's kind of sticky. So I'm trying to get the link set up for y'all. Sorry about that. Bear with me. Internet jacked up. All right, so we got the link drop. If anybody will come up, hit the link. You know, I'm gonna test it out before I let it up, before I even open it up. So everybody's gonna be streamed behind the black screen when it come up. Um, so I won't even open up the window portal until I have it where people are validated. So the link is dropped. So the link is dropped, y'all, so y'all can come up if y'all got any questions. But like right now, like I said, I'm not gonna feed into any type of negativity. Let's just go ahead and get that out there. We're not gonna feed into any negativity. As far as going back and forth with people that I know that are mentally ill, and don't care about the law because they don't care about nothing. We're not gonna feed into that. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't care about your body and who you sleep with, whether it's family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell you care about your freedom? You don't care about your offspring. What you care about your freedom? You know what I mean? So there ain't even no shots fired. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Like, I mean, the fact that you can, let's go on a Judge Turtle. Shout out to you. But the fact that you can just like certain people can shoot saline and all kinds of fake stuff up their butt. You know what I mean? With health risks like that alone is crazy. I mean, it's y'all life, do what you do, but you know what I'm saying? You go your way and I go mine. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I've been saying for a long time. It's like niggas don't want to leave me alone. Niggas don't want to see me have a come up by myself. You know what I mean? There's always a problem when Octavius gets something. You know what I mean? And I don't know what it is, but it's just a constant thing for me. Like, I just attract jealousy and envy for some reason. I guess it's a good thing on this platform where contention reigns and people don't like certain people for whatever reason. But hey, they say I'm not liked around here, and that I guess that's kind of cool. But I'd like to ask y'all why. You know what I mean? So, moving forward, I will be getting into doing some commentary based off more reviews and stuff like that. And then y'all gonna be surprised with it, but I will be coming live, like doing a live stream ever so often. And as far as like going back and forth with people like in the beef sector, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that y'all love and respect or whatever. I've been there, done it. I've been there, done that. Body dudes, body, you know what I'm saying, females and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, on a comic level. And it's old to me, you know what I'm saying? But what they're doing now, they can't compete with me. So they gotta do all this type of soft target shit, you know what I'm saying? So they want to go for like, you know what I'm saying, low hanging fruit type of things like that. Because the word game, the truth game can't matter. It can't even measure up. Like, I'm supposed to be a bum nigga, but you can't even beat the bum nigga. The bum nigga that is clean, you can't beat. You can't beat me. I mean, you capitulated, you lost, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what it is. Like, I mean, hell, half of y'all can't even pass the HIV test, man. Let's talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Which should be very simple. Should keep your legs closed. You know what I mean? But a lot of niggas can't even pass that. You know what I mean? And that's the facts of niggas' life. When niggas get off here, they got that pride and bravado. And Octavius said, okay, Octavius need a job. Okay, cool. You need a job. You need money. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But my problems are not yours. My problems are not y'all problems. They're Octavius' problems. I want everybody to put themselves in perspective. Like I said, the link open if y'all want to come up. But I want everybody to put things in perspective and look at themselves. You know what I mean? If you gotta go as low to do the certain things that y'all saw today, question yourself. Question yourself. But in closing, we did pretty good. We don't have to be here long. In closing, because y'all don't want to hit the link, I know the pressure on. You feel me? Let me give a soliloquy on this, right? Being on top. And I was talking with my homeboy today, and I was talking about Rob. And I was like, when Rob was on top, Rob started drinking like crazy. You know? And that was the time he should have stopped drinking completely. And Rob could be like making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Straight up. If he would have got rid of his alcoholism. You know what I mean? But instead, he cleaved more to his dark side. And that nigga failed. You know what I'm saying? Fall down. You know what I mean? I see him go live. He had like less than 10 people in his chat. From 2,700 people to 10. When you're on top, you have to just not, because the pressure, you know what I mean? I was on the phone with him, and I ain't shading the nigga, but the nigga cried about the pressure of people hating him and shit. People were tagging him, fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing me, doxing him and shit, sending people to his house and everything. You know what I mean? And the thing is, basically, he was a drunk just over there talking shit online. Rob wasn't doxing nobody and fucking with nobody. You know what I mean? But people were made a mission to destroy that man's life. You feel me? So it was a lot of pressure. But like being on top, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna be messed with. But the thing is, I'm built for it. I understand y'all motivations. I understand y'all hate. You know what I mean? I've been backstabbed, all that shit. Niggas stabbed me in the back, bitches stabbed me in the back, like nothing. Been loyal to everybody, loyal like a motherfucker. Come out looking like a fool. But dang, y'all. We back though. I don't know. The computer just completely trashed. All right, so let me see what some of the questions y'all had. So why do I attract so many snakes and unfaithful people? Because they see something good in me that they don't have in them. You know what I mean? It's like living vicariously through somebody else. That's the reason for that. You know what I mean? Um, it's like people want to be with beautiful people. Some people want to be around people. Some people want to be around people that got good things going on. And said I'm broke, bro. I'm 47. I didn't know I'm 47. It's cool. What else we got going on? All right, you just gotta go. Grown ass nigga. Why y'all let Coco Prime have folks call That wasn't. I don't know if that wasn't her. That wasn't her that did that. It was just some weirdos trying to like get in on a storyline. That's all that is. They just want to get on a storyline. They ain't got nothing going in their sector, so they ain't got nothing going over in their sector. So they just wanted to like link up over here, and they want to link up for something that got nothing to do with them. Like all of a sudden they putting my sector name in there. Yeah. So they put a sector that I represent in their thing. They're trying to get them some traction and views. I mean, it's cool. I mean, but like the thing is, go live and talk about you. Go live and talk about you. The sad part about it right now, we only been live for like an hour and 30 minutes. We're over 2,700 views right now. They had 1,000 people in the chat. I don't listen. 1,000 people in the chat, and you only ended with like 2,000 some views, and you did the most. Shit, I ain't buy shit. I don't buy no packages. Shit, I can't afford it, Nick. Let me see. Let me see. Wow, 7 hours ago, motherfucker got 3,000 views. I have 3,000 views by midnight. By midnight, if I stay up here for another hour or so, for another hour, yeah, we'll have about 3,000 views. And all I'm doing is talking about me. Ain't nobody hit no link. I had to do no gimmicks. I had to break the law. None of that. They ain't had to break the law. People's calling it. Well, I mean, the thing is, shout out to YouTube cameras, but I'm just saying, like, people gonna learn the hard way dealing with those type of muskrats. Like, I see them for what they are. And so, like, you know, they can play with those people they want. Those are savages, bro. Those are like Vikings of the old days. Like, they're coming in with axes and just busting your chest open, type of your guts spill out. Those are they're savages. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that have relations with their family members and stuff like that. So they have no morals. You know what I mean? They're admitted liars. They're scammers. They're stalkers. So, I mean, if they want to invite those people onto their panel, Godspeed, but they won't ever be over here. I ain't even dropped no names on those people. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, they needed some welfare from me. You know what I mean? They need to put Octavius' full motherfucking name in they goddamn shit. They want to give a whole lot of roast docs on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then Octavius is well beyond them in views right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll talk a little bit about Kiki. We reached out. We had an understanding that the internet shit ain't gonna happen no more. Y'all heard that live stream where she was sober. She apologized for all the stuff that was said. You know what I'm saying? I already talked about my wrongdoings and everything like that. At the time, you know, both parties were dealing with a lot of hurt, but a lot of things that were done was totally inexcusable. And I recognize that. You know what I mean? I recognize that. And I know y'all want to hear more about that or whatever, but I'm just, the thing is, it's just like when it comes down to battling somebody, like you don't want to battle somebody that close to you, because see what happens. Niggas take little shit. They want to misconstrue information. They think they know certain information that's not true. You know, when you just talking trash or you talk shit or you roasting, because they know that you've been with that person. So they will think that they got this tea or this information that they really don't have. You know what I mean? They don't have that information. They don't have that tea. And the clout chasers come in, the raiders come in, and they do what they do. And my thing is, can we roast those people? Y'all already heard me over there talk my trash on other platforms. You know what I mean? And all I did was tell the truth about those individuals, and they got big mad. You know what I mean? And I truly don't know those people. I know them in passing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them around. I don't even associate with those people like that in real life. You feel me? I have no association with them. So, you know, they want to insert themselves into this storyline with me and Kiki, or even the street sector and stuff like that. Um, I what I do like though for myself is Kiki not being on here. Um, because it kills a lot of the storylines people love to run and narrative they love to run, and they always seeking justice. They always trying to like do whatever, and because of my link to her, everybody wanted exact revenge. They don't have those ties to do that to me anymore, but they're still going to try to do it. I'm going to ignore them, and they're going to still try to be relevant by like harassing me, doing whatever they want to do to me, but I'm not finna give them the time of day anymore. Because the thing is, as far as the beef sector goes, there is no competition. Not one. Nobody. There is no competition. None. And I don't care about some fat pig that came out of retirement, Miss Piggy with her pearls came out of retirement and talking trash or whatever. Like I said, you can't go into Walmart, nigga. You can't. You're banned for Walmart for life. Do you think I care about anything you have to say? No, you turn your camera on. You don't even do that no more. And all you can see is from the neck up to the point. Diva Tomboy was over there talking about, you was in a wheelchair, you got in a roll around or something like that, or you like, you know what I'm saying, a certain quadriplegic or paraplegic that we know, or amputee that we know. We don't know if you got legs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you really think I care about what you have to say because you have a high-pitched voice and you squeal like a pig every time you talk? Okay? I bodied you 2 years ago. You retired from beefing for like 4 or 5 months because of that. You're in no competition. Yeah, you gotta throw out that you part of the whatever, the Eastern Stars and all that shit and affiliations and shit, and hope that that link or whatever do something for you to keep you relevant or whatever. And niggas feel out of obligations of sorority obligations or sisterhood obligations. They're there to be there to support you. But far as your commentary and comedy, it's the basic, is one-sided. There's nothing expansive about your comedy whatsoever. You can't judge anyone. You are a petty thief, a criminal, a scammer, a liar, a known liar. And you think that you can sit there and judge me because you think I don't have a job? My God, today, are you serious, nigga? And at one time I went dark on you. That was 2 years ago. I released that video. A lot of y'all were 2.0 niggas. Y'all ain't see me really tear these niggas down. So I released old stuff. So if you want to be entertained, just put my name in and that person's name in, and then you'll see that one with the pig, that touch hog. Check that out. About 3,000 some odd, 3 to 4,000 views. Check that out. You know what I mean? And that's the facts of that motherfucker's life over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. What's going on, Marlo? Yeah, she can't even go to Walmart talking trash like she's some upscale or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get a job as a secretary. You can never hold a position of trust. Okay? Over that line about how she used to be a lawyer or something like that. Like, come on, bro. You said something, I'm in law school. How the hell are you gonna be a lawyer? You can't even, how you gonna hold a position of trust? A lawyer is a trustee for the client. How you gonna hold a position of trust in the state of Florida being a fraudster and a petty thief? The two don't go together. And we've seen the criminal records. So it's like, leave me alone. Okay? You're easy. You know, you're easy. All of y'all are easy. I get a job tomorrow. Then what you gonna say? Oh, you're fat. Well, you used to be fat. Oh, you was fat 2 years ago. Nigga ain't fat no more. What you gonna say? Well, you was fat when you met Kiki, and Kiki didn't want you. Well, that's the past. Moving on. Slim Octavius is here, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Today, nigga feeling good. Nigga feeling good. Nigga feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he got breasts. Where? 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 You know what I'm saying? Where that at? Niggas mad. Are they transforming for the better? No, they're not. There's no transformation for the better. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Where's your transformation? Shit. You think about it is these people that be like, a lot of these people that get on here and they talk that trash, they do all that jigaboo back and forth on the internet where they just like go back and forth and they talk trash, whatever. As you notice over time when they cam up, they stop camming up month after month. The cam up stop. You know, most of these people, for you people that are subscribers of these sectors, the beefing sector, the black sector, and a lot of these sectors, what's happening is they've fallen deeper into their depressions. Most of these content creators are deeply depressed. They're in clinical states of depression. They have what's called signified, where they want to see others in pain. Like what person wanted, oh, he's going to be in terror. He's going to be crying. He's going to be this. He's going to be that. I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? The devil is a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's your constant state of feeling. You know what I mean? When you get up and look in that mirror and just see that sad sack of shit looking back at you. You know what I'm saying? Breaking mirrors around and like you Count Dracula and shit because, you know what I mean? For one, you ain't got no soul. For two, your face card is broken. Okay? Hey, you're mad at me. You know what I mean? You over there mad at me. That nigga got better hair grade than I do. You know, he a man, he got better edges and shit. Like nigga, some of you chicks are going bald and you don't even have DHT. You know what I'm saying? But most testosterone, some guys have testosterone and it goes into their follicles and it kills the follicles at the top. So some of you chicks are so masculine and so anti-woman, you know what I mean, but claiming to be feminist to the point where your hair falling out. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at that nigga with that afro and you get angry. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all been gritting your teeth. Get him, Octavius. Oh, dude, like Octavius, nigga. I can't stand him. You know what I'm saying? They can't stand a nigga. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, what I did to you, bro? I ain't did nothing to you. What I did, Octavius did to you. Octavius ain't did nothing to you. Octavius is just him. So I wish I can go live. Some of y'all got better computers than me. That camera ain't gonna never come on. You ain't got the self-confidence, you ain't got the self-esteem, you ain't got the self-fortitude. You know what I mean? You think that I'm a weak nigga like y'all. No. I got what's called self-fortitude, where I believe in me. You know what I mean? One time I was feeling depressed and I heard Mariah Carey, you know, when the hero comes along with the strength to carry on, you know, and the hero lives inside of me, I was like, okay, you know, you can find love if you look within yourself. Well, Octavius Ben did that. Octavius say, you know, it's time to lose this weight. Octavius said it's time to lose all this confusion in my life. You know what I'm saying? Octavius said it's time to get money. You know what I mean? It's time to get some money, man. What's going on, Goddess V? Yeah, they get mad about it. They said, look at that nigga with them hair. Like, I can't stand just have that nappy headed. Looking like Buck Week over there. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why one person, I ain't gonna even go there. 'Cause a lot of people be having them, them dreads. They be having the most patches. It be glued on. You know what I'm saying? That stuff be nasty. You know what I mean? They got glued on dreads. You know what I'm saying? They go to them dreadlock people and stuff be nasty all up under there where they done paste them fake dreads to the top of the head. You know what I'm saying? And they see a nigga with some real, you know, reality going on. You know what I mean? Niggas get mad because a nigga can smile. You know what I'm saying? And it's all Jesus giving, baby. And y'all mad. You know what I mean? But you thought I was going to get over here and be in terrors and cry and call your name. Please. 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 You know what I'm saying? Please. No. I curse God. The Bible said, give not thy strength to women, nigga. That's the God that y'all believe in. In that Christian Bible, he said, told us niggas, told us men, he said, give not thy strength unto women. So you think that Octavius, it's a sin for me giving shit. Oh my God, can you please? Please. I just know that God got me, whatever go on. God got me. I ain't got no child support. I ain't got no criminal record. I got a college degree. I have a own vehicle. I don't have no diseases of any STDs of any kind. I don't have no mental issues. Never been diagnosed with no mental issues at all. Never been like, okay, you crazy. None of that. So I think the philosophy I have in life works very well. I ain't crippled to no drugs, substances, or any substances or polluted substances in my body. You know what I mean? I don't have no evil vices sexually. I'm not a deviant. You know what I mean? I don't live a promiscuous lifestyle. But can y'all say that? No. Some of y'all say, Octavius, I don't want you. You wouldn't be the man for me. Well, a lot of y'all wouldn't qualify for at my state right now for you to be the woman for me. Because a lot of y'all can't pass the test of just mental health alone. Mental health alone. You know what I'm saying? Anxiety, depression. You know what I'm saying? Or when it comes down to just substance abuse. You know what I mean? Confusion in your house. Walk in your house, what's called the confusion of the faces. You know what I'm saying? Got all these kids and shit. It's like the United Nations. Got a Chinese nigga, got an Indian nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got a South African nigga, an Ethiopian nigga. You know what I'm saying? A Turkish nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got a Turkish baby. All that. So you really think that I'm gonna come in and I gotta come in your house and have the confusion of faces where I gotta learn all these United Nations languages and shit and be a goddamn translator of multiple languages, you know what I'm saying? Because you done slept with every nigga around the globe, and then you want me to be stepfather. Oh no, not today. Not today. Not today. See, it hurts when it turns around. Nigga turn that around on y'all, and then you really start seeing it from the aspect of truth. Or like say if I meet you, some of y'all girls, I don't want, that's messed up, whatever. And I don't want to be with a guy like blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I don't want to tongue kiss a woman and if my tongue in your mouth, I'm kissing my woman, and my tongue there, and you ain't got no teeth all at the top. My tongue going all at the top of where your teeth used to be, all at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You got crooked, you got cavities and stuff, rotten teeth, chipped teeth. You know what I'm saying? My tongue getting all razor cuts and stuff like that, dealing with you. No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like the United Nations. You know what I'm saying? Got one kid in there deaf. Nigga got like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Nigga gotta come in there. Come on, man. Truth is, for the people that attack me, what they know, they could be a bust down when they're young. You know, dudes gonna come up with weed and alcohol, and they're gonna do what they do as men. You know what I'm saying? But as time go on, you know, your usefulness run out, you get old, or you get sick from that lifestyle cause that you don't know. Then health start take the health health start getting bad. You know what I mean? There's gonna be an old bust down at die alone. Treated your kids like shit, so they ain't gonna come to visit. Treat your family like shit, they ain't coming to visit, and you're gonna be found. You're gonna be in a biohazard bag, scooped up by shovels, because you're evil. 2 or 3 weeks after they find you stinking, because you want to attack people instead of like looking at your own life, changing up your own situation in life, neglecting your children. They can't wait to get out of that hellhole if they're still there. Now, people say I'm dragging kids, I'm dragging parenthood. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of y'all gonna have a lot of children, but I mean, they're unprofitable kids. A lot of y'all, like the haters that been doing what they've been doing, just think of the shovel. Be found alone stinking. That's it. By no means I'm talking about my former girlfriend. I'm talking about the people around here. That's what we're talking about. So the internet is acting a lot better. I think it's a horrible time to go on the internet because I got like satellite internet. I'll drop the link again. I had to restart the computer just for bugging out. So on this computer, it does what's called language models on here, and it uses a lot of the RAM, and sometimes the Python doesn't shut down. Python program doesn't shut down properly, and so the RAM gets filled up, and then while I'm trying to stream, it jams up the RAM. So there's a lot of times it's not the internet, it's the RAM, where I didn't flush the RAM before I went live. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up, let me know. You know, we back over 100. Went from 19 niggas until back to 100. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's been raining down here. I'm glad to see the rain because it don't rain a lot down here now. It's been not been raining. Well, one thing I can say positive about my new status is that I will be having a lot more time to be creative as far as making content, and I will be doing a lot of review content. You know what I mean? I will be doing some Atlanta Street interview content. And somebody asked me a question about that, right? It was like, oh, well, Marcus did talk to so and so behind the scenes and da da da, right? Um, so you feel me? So just the answer to that. But we won't stop there with just Marcus stuff. I will be getting into doing interviews with people around the world. And I'll be a lot more open to like doing review videos on bigger content creators, even bigger than him, bigger than what his platform offers. And I will be polite now, ask people to if I can use their content, you know what I mean, moving forward before I just be a gangster like I used to be. But I mean, I can still be a gangster. I mean, if I'm doing it proper, fair use and stuff like that, and I know the rules, we will take advantage of that. You know what I mean? But in this case, Marcus has given me permission to use his content, you know, to review. I haven't even been able to look at it. You know, I peeped at some of the stuff, but I will get into it. And as far as the street sector, I do have the best looking platform out of everybody. I got OBS. I mean, I can stream in 4K. I can upload in 4K. So, matter of fact, if I do uploads as far as doing the thing, yeah, it's going to be better. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a lot cleaner, better look. So I will get into that. And but like I say, his content is going to be a compilation of a lot of different content that I'm going to do as far as reactions. And the thing is, reaction videos are actually better content to do. They're funnier. I have more fun cracking jokes. So don't be like, okay, well, it'll be boring and I'll just talk about science and shit like that. But no, I'll still keep it. It'll actually be more fun. So we'll have more fun looking at something that I actually found funny, or even if I find it serious, we'll have more fun doing reaction videos than we did with this beefing and stuff. Because niggas too thirsty, bro. Like they're doing all that little stuff like that. Like my thing is all the stuff that the people have done, right? Like they do the most, right? And it shows that you already lost on a verbal game. You know what I mean? For one, motherfuckers slow. You know what I'm saying? When you hear certain people talk, you can just say, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? They can articulate to a certain degree, but you can just tell motherfucker, motherfucker ain't got it all up there and shit. You know what I mean? That's why they've been around for years terrorizing people because they got SSI checks. They got all kind of baby daddy checks, child support, all that kind of shit. And so like they can just be terrorists to regular people. You know what I mean? And then they could cry about my kids. I gotta be one of my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. They use their kids as their shield. So that's what they do. So like all this little chitlin circuit shit, it's for the birds, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's for the birds. Like, I get it. Oh, you like the AI voice? Yeah, like the female voice. And I didn't share that one with y'all, so let me see. I actually share that one. And I'm gonna do more like that. But that one's really cool. Sorry about losing the connection. We had a good crowd here and it just failed because I basically had to restart the whole computer. So we had a gap in the stream. All right. So this right here is one of the poems. And this female voice that you're going to hear in here is a voice that I actually created. So, want y'all to listen. but it's a very beautiful black woman voice. I created this from AI, like mixing voices and stuff. So I want y'all to listen.
Beneath a sky dripping in gold, I first saw her, a ripple of silk against the breath of ocean winds. South Beach pulsed around us, bass lines heavy like heartbeats, and she was the only rhythm I heard. I ain't a poet, but that night, man, God wrote a sonnet just for her.
His gaze caught mine, bold, foolish, sweet. In a city where dreams break like waves, his stare whispered, "Dare to believe." I laughed, light teasing like sea foam. I didn't trust it. I didn't trust him. But a small, stubborn piece of me hoped anyway. He spoke my name like a prayer, like he thought saying it too loud would shatter me. I let him buy me mango ices from the corner stand, our fingers brushing, a jolt. Dangerous, the way my chest tightened.
She tasted the icy, smiled wide. That smile, it was a revolution, a riot. "What's your dream?" she asked. "You," I wanted to say, but I swallowed it back. To find something real. Her laugh, this time softer. Believing, I told her about my past, the rough streets where loyalty's a blade, where love's a scam sold cheap. I waited for her to flinch, to flee.
Instead, I reached for his hand. I told him about my scars too. Bruises you can't see, fears that make you sleep with one eye open. He squeezed my fingers. Didn't let go. 2 broken stories, 1 dangerous hope. There were nights I'd push him away, throw words like knives. Fear sharpening my tongue. He never let me fall alone.
She'd slam doors, build walls. I'd wait outside like a fool, armed only with patience and a stupid kind of faith. I'd tell the moon about her. I'd tell the palms, the quiet streets. She was worth every prayer, every ache. "I don't want to lose myself," she said, voice trembling like the tide. "Baby," I whispered against her temple, "I'm not here to take you. I'm here to lift you."
I cried into his chest that night. Big, ugly sobs. Not because I was broken. Because I was whole for the first time. Because I was seen, I was terrified, and wildly, beautifully alive. So I took the leap. Built a bridge from my heart to his, plank by trembling plank. "Yours?" I said. "No guarantees. No promises of forever. Just fire."
I caught her midair, held her like salvation. Always, I swore. The city sang around us. Sirens, laughter, ocean drums. None of it louder than the symphony between our ribs. I found a ring in Little Havana. Not fancy, not loud, just right. Palm trees whispered above us as I knelt and said, "Not because you're perfect, because you're mine. Because we're reckless enough to love like this."
I said yes. Said it with my lips, my heartbeat, my tears. Because in a world that taught us to run, we stayed. Because we dared. Because love, real love, is always a little dangerous.
Beneath a sky
let's
dripping
y'all
in
hear
gold, I first saw her, a ripple of silk against.
Yeah, so that's some of the stuff that I've done. So all of these things, they're like, they're made artificially. The pictures, everything. So nothing that's there is real. The only thing that is real is my voice, but then that's also being processed through a computer too. So I have more videos like that coming out. So I want y'all to check that out. So we got real content. So check it out. It'll be a lot more to come. I'll be more focused on that type of time and things of that nature. And we talked about a few people in this stream, I'm saying, people who spoke on me, and not a lot of people who have spoke on me, people are desperate. And the thing is, it's better that I live in the light when it comes to y'all. I'm saying, I don't need to really be around here or be seen, do what I want to do. I'm just okay. Okay. I took account of a lot of people's faces that I saw over there. Set y'all down. No threat or nothing like that. But I took account of it. Definitely did. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. But if I see something that need to be reported, I said I ain't fuck with the people in the beef sector. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you'll never see it coming. I don't have to show my face for shit. Never see it coming. Never see it coming. It'll just be those over there know I'm cool with, over there I'm cool with. Fuck with Ness, I fuck with Lemon, I fuck with Tracy. And I fuck with people who don't fuck with me over there. But yeah. Y'all ain't seen that yet. Oh, I'm not gonna be around. I'm not gonna be on panels debating back and forth. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even beefing no more. But if I find a little time, or someone come to me in the shadows with some help, need some help. Yeah, I'm helping niggas. Okay, I might lend a hand here and there. So be careful the little people that you fuck with. I'm gonna lend a hand here and there. If I got time. But I suggest y'all leave me alone. All right, so right now, because Octavius did this by himself, no help. Studio saying we had 3,000 views. They did all the most over there and broke all kind of federal crimes, harassment, stalking, all that shit. They finally got a little name for themselves. You know what I mean? We good. You know what I mean? Got the same numbers they got. Did a solo dolo. I ain't even get turned up like that. You know what I mean? And I'll just say this, as far as all beef sectors, I am the top dude. When they gotta do something like that, you're the top dude. You're the top guy. You're the top guy. You're the top guy. Like I said, moving forward, you beef sector haters, there should be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And I'm gonna have a God complex. And like God, you ain't gonna see me. You ain't gonna see me. You ain't gonna see me coming. You know what I mean? I'll be like a spirit. Okay? You are not gonna see Octavius, but you will be affected. What's going on, Deidre? You will be affected. Let me have a little time. I'll go ahead and peep and see what y'all doing. That go for everybody that was over in that chat. Everybody. Everybody. When I do these live streams, I ensure that everything I say and do is legit. That's why I don't care when niggas don't hit my panel. Because niggas bring problems. And we private problematic videos, or we put that shit deep in membership. So be scared. So y'all got Ness over there where she can only leave one video up. I suggest you do that with yours. A lot of y'all. I suggest you do that. I suggest that you go ahead and you hide your shit. If you don't want your shit fucked up, I suggest you take that same method. I suggest you do that. There ain't no sacred cows. I said, oh, Kiki over there in the beef sector, so, you know, when people don't really fuck with me like that. Oh, but you niggas want to team up like Voltron and shit. You'll be blaming it on other people who did this and did that. And it's gonna be righteous what I do. But I will do. I will do. If your face was in that chat, if I remember you just slightly being in that chat for whatever reason today, they're gonna be weeping and gnashing their teeth. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They're gonna be weeping and gnashing. You got a panel show? Somebody get up there and want to get outside their body? Yeah, yeah. And you can come over here and strike all day. My community walls clean, my videos. I don't say nothing problematic. I don't be able to using all kinds of words and stuff in excess. You know what I'm saying? I know what triggers YouTube. Sometimes you could say the F word, both of them a few times, and YouTube won't care. But you know what I'm saying? Use it in excess and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm putting you niggas on eggshells. And I ain't gonna be around. The ghost of Prime will be here. My ghost will be here to hunt y'all. And I'm entertaining, so I don't think I'm crazy. But my ghost will be here to hunt. Okay? And that's what all it's going to be. You're going to see that, like, hey. Damn, my page just got blah, 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 blah. Man, that's messed up. Be up here doing my thing. You know what I mean? Whatever. When I get bored, I'm going to go check your stuff out like an auditor. It don't take me long to find stuff. It don't take me long. I have a method to it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to ensure that the guidelines are being followed. And that's it. Period. Yeah, y'all join the membership. I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we already beat the haters in numbers. So like y'all did all that today. Y'all broke all kind of crime. Y'all did everything. Y'all committed espionage. Y'all did everything. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you niggas are done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Had 1,000 people in the chat. You couldn't even get 4,000 or 5,000 views. I got 70 and I got over 3,000. I got more views than you have right now. And you did the most. Can't stop what God gave me, man. And I don't even think I'm putting on the show, but niggas here listening. I don't even think I'm putting on the show for y'all, but y'all here listening. But tomorrow, next time I come live, I'll put on the show for y'all. I'll be funny or whatever. I've been dealing with a lot. It's not because of the people doing what they did today, not at all. So I want y'all to feel like I was rattled by that. I've been doxxed multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, so I'm getting out of here, y'all. I've been saying it for a minute. We're going to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through. Good night. Have a good day.